Welcome to another episode of Solomon Secrets, a show for entrepreneurs who are looking to grow and scale on the fast track without all the stresses, costly mistakes, and unpredictable strategies. You can use my proven strategies and tactics to grow your business. Now, let's get into today's episode. All right, so I'm going to call this episode the Rainmaker episode. I literally have a Rainmaker shirt and I'm going to print a bunch of them and not just give it to the sales team, but the entire company. Got to remember, if your title is CEO, your job, more than anything else, is to make it rain. It is your job, not the salesperson, not the VP of sales, not the marketing people, to make your company grow. It is your sole responsibility to get month over month revenue, quarter over quarter revenue, year over year. It is your job. All right. You can't blame the economy. You can't blame the administration. You can't blame the weather, not your uncle and aunt, definitely not your grandparents. It is your responsibility to make your business grow. If that means you need to pivot, you need to build a new offer, you need to build a new website, I don't know what you need, but it is your job. I just really want you to know that. And if you need to wear a shirt to remind yourself that your number one responsibility is to make it rain, then you need to wear a shirt. All right, put a reminder everywhere. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, if you hire people, at some point, it's 5 o'clock for them, right? If you hire a sales rep, even if you give them a percentage of your company. I remember, everybody needs to be motivated and incentivized. But still, at some point, they're like, all right, I'm good for the day. I'm exhausted. I'm going to come back tomorrow. But I know CEOs in my office building, they're there at 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. Well, how do I know that? Because I see the Aston Martin in the parking lot. That's how I see that, okay? Or I see that Mercedes S500 or whatever it is. That's how I know that, because every single person in the parking lot is done in your office building, except a couple of cars. That's Rainmaker's car, my friend. They're the Rainmakers. Come early, they're the last ones out. Even sometimes after the cleaning person, they're still there. So think about that. It is your responsibility. And I just want CEOs to really take ownership of their future. Yes, you're an entrepreneur. And by the way, the bigger your business gets, this is kind of what happened to me as well. The bigger your business gets, the more things starts happening to you. Like you got HR crisis, you got payroll. The bigger your business gets, people want your attention everywhere. Every department, from marketing to sales to finance, VP, your bankers, everybody want to talk to you. Because guess what? You're the guy that they want to talk to. You're the gal. So that's what you need to stay away from. Protect your time. Focus on one thing and one thing only. And that's your top line revenue. How do you get that to go up? What do you need to do? How do you plan on scaling that? Who do you need to work with? Where do you need to market? Where do you get the best leads? How do you close more deals? Who can you partner up with? That is your job. All right? So today, make it a commitment. Change your job title. It's no longer CEO. Your job title is Rainmaker. All right? Block out the entire day, except 4:30 to 5 o'clock, you'll take marketing person's call or whoever that needs your time. But from first thing in the morning till 4:30, if you needed to, you're working on the business. And if you're literally slammed because you are the business, well, you need to delegate. That's what you need to do. You need to find some people to delegate and work on one thing only. And if you're really good at marketing, focus on marketing. If you're really good at sales, focus on sales. If you're really good at building systems and process, build the systems and process. Because different people have different God-given skills. I can do certain things. But put your attention towards the things that's going to help your top line grow. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't do monkey work. I talked to a candidate this morning. I talked to at least 2 candidates a day, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. He's actually doing a job he doesn't enjoy. He called it the monkey work. He said, Solomon, it's actually monkey work. I don't like it. And I don't usually call anything monkey work. It was kind of funny, right? Like, it's monkey work. He was talking about title tags and meta descriptions for a big site that he's working on. He doesn't enjoy it. He wants to get out. He wants to work for something there where he finds more meaning. I said, absolutely. I understand completely, 100%. And he's like, Solomon, this is monkey work. I can't even like charge, what I'm supposed to be charging because what I'm doing right now isn't really what I want to do. But I just needed some money. So if you're filling your entire day with monkey work, you need to get rid of that because that's what I call low value work. You need to delegate that, outsource it, find a virtual assistant company, find an executive assistant, find somebody to do the low value task. The only task that you should be doing as the CEO is Rainmaker task. And Rainmaker tasks are prospecting, calling people, calling your past customer, future customers, asking for people for referrals, building partnerships. That's what I call high value work, the one that no one else could do for you. Get on a podcast, be a guest, create content. Start building your network. Stop redesigning things like your banner on your Facebook page. If you're unhappy with it, tell somebody to redo it. Tell them, you know what? I need all of this redone because the direction of a company doesn't reflect where we are right now. We do not look like the company we really are from the outside, and I need to change that completely. Revamp from the inside out. High value work. Get your team together. Tell them this is what we're doing, and you could certainly participate. Here's how I'm going to change your compensation structure. You're going to get more money. Go look for opportunities. You're going to get commission. Get that incentive program up and running. Do you see how everything starts to change? Because you're focused on one thing and one thing only. And that is to make it rain. And I hope I gave you enough information to inspire you, to motivate you, to change you. Because most entrepreneurs, the reason why your business is not going bigger and faster and increasing revenue month over month and year over year is because you, my friend, aren't focused. You got other people sucking your time up that isn't getting you to where you want to go. All right? And they most genuinely want to help you. All the people you hired, they're like, hey, I want to run something by you. Say, you know what? Talk to me at 4:30 because I'm really tied up right now. Or like I do, invest the time. The way I make it rain, I spend on hiring people, interviewing, because they're the ones who is executing all my strategies. So I got to get them more help, more support, so we can do more things in short amount of time, faster. Does that make sense? But that's my task, man. That's what I do. That's what I do best. So I'll hire more salespeople. So think about that. That is your job. That is what you need to do. And you need to make it quick. You hear something, you got to put it to practice. You got to execute. Otherwise, it's just head knowledge. It doesn't do anything. It does not make you more money, right? It doesn't help you grow your sales. And hopefully you're listening to me because you're trying to grow your sales. Hopefully you're listening to me because you're looking for some nuggets that's going to get you more results with less time than anything else that you're doing. All right, that's what I'm here to deliver. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your attention. And if you did start practicing this and you didn't grow your business, please call me. Come on now. You're doing something wrong. All right, but you know in the bottom of your heart, if you start investing your time on the things that are going to help you grow, the things that are actually high value stuff, 100% you're going to be able to see bigger, monumental results for your business. All right, that's it. This is podcast episode in my car. It's literally what I do. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. That wraps up another episode of Solomon Secrets. We hope you're not only inspired and motivated, but now informed on how you can execute and scale your business today. If you have any questions on what we discussed on this episode or any other episode, I want you to DM me, as I want to do everything I can to help you scale. If you enjoyed this episode, consider sharing it with a friend, and be sure to subscribe so you'll never miss another episode. Thank you again for listening, and I'll see you next time.